eternal peace. What remains is that silence. So if you look at the ocean's analogy, that the waves comes and goes, but ocean remains. Same, I remain, thought comes and goes. What is the importance of the waves when you think about ocean? Waves comes in different shapes, form, length, height, breadth. Yes? But when they disappear, the ocean still remains. Now, whether wave is big or small, whether it stays there for long or short, can anything be subtracted from ocean? Or can wave subtract anything from ocean? Can wave add anything into the ocean? This is what we want to see, that me as in ocean and thoughts as in waves, they have absolutely no meaning. They cannot add anything to me and they cannot subtract anything from me. But the illusion whole day is this, ki those all thoughts will bring fear, anxiety, insecurities, all those. That something will be taken out of me, or something will be snatched away from me. Or then thought will say, no, you are this, you are that. Then you will think, oh, something is added to me. But in reality, the thoughts cannot add anything, cannot subtract anything to you. To you. They might add something to your body or mind. Anxiety or frustration, they can add that to your body and mind. But you are not the body and you are not the mind. So they cannot add or subtract anything. So today I just wanted you to see, look into your own self. This is me. Not because every day you are experiencing yourself as a thought. From morning to evening, how you are experiencing yourself? How are you experiencing yourself? Only that noise in your head. What else you experience about yourself? Continuous chattering of your mind, that's what you experience from morning to evening. Is there anything else you experience? But when you do meditation, you experience something different than that morning to evening chattering. So what is going from morning to evening? Planning, analysis, comparison. What else goes on? Every moment you are thinking what you are going to do next moment. So every moment you are just using for going to some place. And constantly in the state of panic or constantly trying to control every aspect of our life. Every day. This is what we are doing from morning to evening. We want to control everything. We want to be in control of everything. Yes? Most of us. We want to be in control of everything. Kids, schools, picking up, dropping. If anything goes out of our planning, we start to shake. Whether it's finances, house, even cooking, anything. We want every aspect to be very under our control all the time. And for that to happen, mind is continuously active from morning to evening. It has become a habit. It has become a so dangerous habit that we think that if I am not that up to speed with my thinking, I might lose something or I might drop something. Or I might not be able to perform something, and then other people will start blaming me. This is the fear at the back of the mind. That everything will go into the mess. And that's why I am pushing myself every day to be in control of everything. Now, in that exercise, what we don't hear is ourselves. We hear the mind, we hear the emotion, we hear all the sounds surrounding us. But what we cannot feel is our own blissful existence. So that we cannot come back to who we really are and truly rest ourselves. Because if you keep continuously going on, you will burn out one day. And doing this, we miss the point also. What is the missing point is that why we came in this world in the first place, why we came to Australia in the first place, or why we sacrificed everything to be here. That there was a reason why we are here, yes? We wanted a good life, we wanted a happy life, we wanted a peaceful life with all the comforts in our reach. But have we missed the point? That's the question. In doing these day-to-day activities, we missed the point why we actually came here. What was the reason of our, if you don't want to go till birth, then just say, for example, why you came to Australia. Have you missed the point of coming here? You may remember when we were back in India. What was that dream to come to some other country? It takes a lot of courage to go to other country and settle down there, leave your roots, leave your family, leave your job, leave your relatives, everything, and just go somewhere completely different in another country. It's the immigration to another country is not task for any scared people. It's a very brave move. This is as if like I see them as if like they're warriors. Nothing less than warriors. To leave their motherland, to leave their childhood, their memories, their school. Because when I see people talking about their school here, the native people here, and so I think, oh, this could have been my hometown, like how it's their hometown, and they're so familiar with the roads and the things, and from childhood they raised here, and then I remember of my hometown. What if all this was there in my hometown? What if I was never to leave my hometown, and I sacrificed all that for what? To come here in the search of beautiful good life. And that's, if I'm not living that, then I miss the point. And Hebrew language, missing the point means sin. S-I-N. Sin has no other meaning. In the Bible, the sin means missing the point of life. Have I missed my point? That's the question we ask ourselves. So today we did two things. We did Anapana, which is observing the breath. Then we did Vipassana, and then we did awareness meditation to look within who I am. So what did we learn from them? What did we learn in Anapana? What is that we are learning from those techniques? So in Anapana, we are training our mind to stay in one place. What we are doing? So it's a scientific method, okay? So it's all about training your mind. So your mind, which always lives in the past and future in the form of thought, always keeps running without no reason. You have no control over it. In Anapana, we give mind one task to observe the breath. Then you would have seen that when you observe the breath, it stays there and then again goes back. And you have to bring it back again. Again it starts. Yes. So this is called training mind. Yes. and we are giving anchor because mind's nature is to run all the time. So mind needs some sort of an anchor. So we give the anchor of our breath. Because the reality of this moment is breath. There is no philosophy in this. So if you say what is most real in this moment, what is the most real thing in this moment happening? Which is not imagination. Real isn't real. What is real? So my breath is happening. Is that real in this moment? That's the biggest reality of the moment, yes? So now we are saying to our mind, don't take an anchor of any imaginary thing. So when your mind is in thoughts, for example, so those are not real things. Yes? When they will manifest, they might be real. But when they are in my mind, they are not real. They are just an energy, yes? They are just an imagination, no? Either imagination or memories. And they are not real. But then I said to mind, you got habitual to stay either in imagination or in memory. I want you to come back to the reality of this moment. What is the reality of the moment? Breath is coming in, breath is. So we are reintroducing mind to come to reality, not to always stay into the wonderlands of imagination or suffering of memory. So although the process is very same, but there is a big science behind it. Like observing breath, what can you get out of it? But believe me, miracle happens in just observing breath. Miracle happens just by keeping your mind into the reality. Because from morning to evening till night, even in your dream, your mind is constantly living into imaginary land of imagination or memory. Has very little to do with the reality of the present moment. Okay. So when we try to do that, that's the main goal. But we see, we try, we bring 2 minutes mind here, then again gone. Again 2 minutes here, again gone. Again 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes, like few seconds and gone, few seconds. That's why the second step. What is the second step? Body scanning. So body scanning has lot of very in-depth. Why we do body scanning? The very first brief thing is like on the upper level is you are going from head, forehead, eyes, cheeks, chest, tummy, hands. So you are sequentially taking your mind down to the tips of your toes. Then bringing from tips of toes to you are bringing your mind up to the top of your head. Again you go from top of your head to tips of your toes. And then sometimes mind wanders away. Then again you bring it back. Again, no, I have to go down, up, down, up, down. What are you doing? Can anyone tell me?
Controlling.
You are training your mind to take your instructions. What you are doing? Training your mind to take your instruction. Because in Anapana you understood that mind is not taking my instruction. In Anapana you knew that I am telling my mind ki observe the breath, observe the breath, observe the breath. But it's not observing the breath. It just flies away into the... It is addicted. My mind is addicted to either imagination or to the memory. And constantly, the addiction is so great that it's not able to come out of that addiction. So that's why the second part. Training your mind. So this addiction is weakness of your mind. So this addiction, the more you are identified with your thoughts, your mind is more weaker. Now in this weaker mind, you cannot confidently do anything. You will be always doubtful because your mind is weak. And you will be so vulnerable that things which other people can do easily, you will not be able to do easily. Your mind will be like constant misery to you. I will give you an example. When I went to Vipassana for 10 days, okay, my mind is weak that time. It will continuously count days. Oh, 9 days now, 1 day gone, 8 days, now 7 days remaining. So it's counting each day as if I am in jail. I came myself, voluntarily I came, happily I came. But mind want to create a misery because your mind is weak. But other people you see, their mind is very strong. They don't care. They say, even 1 month is okay for us here. I have seen people who say, I want to go 1 month there. Because their mind is not giving them any trouble. But the people whose mind is weak. So with the weaker mind we cannot do anything. So that's why we learn Vipassana, going up, down, up, down, up, down. You're teaching your mind to travel. What else we do? Then we go more inside. We say, watch the sensation. What do you think, why we watch sensation? What can be the reason we watch sensation?
When we focus, we feel some sensations.
Yes. So, when you are in the thought, you can't feel any sensation in your body. Okay. But when you observe each body part, you will feel that there is a lot of sensation happening. Yes. Now, why do we observe this sensation? What can be the reason we observe the sensation? The whole mystery of life is in here. If you can decode the science of sensation, you have decoded the whole life. Why we are observing sensation? It's very strange, na? The secret of life can be decoded from the sensation. The biggest truth of life can come to light by just observing sensation. So, the karma theory, the whole karma theory is based on sensation. How do you experience the fruits of your karmas? If you had done a good karma, for example, so you get a good fruit back, yes? How do you experience? Where do you experience? What does feeling happy mean? You get pleasant sensation, yes? So everything you experience in the whole world, you experience in 2 ways. Pleasant sensation or unpleasant sensation. So if you look outside, you're eating ice cream. So you think the ice cream is giving you happiness. No. The sensation which is created by that ice cream into your body, that is giving you pleasure, yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you do bad karma, some bad result came. You lost your job, for example. You are suffering that you lost your job. Are you suffering the loss of job, or are you suffering the sensation created into your body by the loss of the job? Do you understand what is happening? So everything you are experiencing in the whole world, you are experiencing only in the 2 forms. One is pleasant sensation, one is unpleasant sensation. But you only look outside. I lost my job, I got the house, I ate the ice cream, I had a good food, or I have a sickness happening. Whatever you take as an external example, basically you are saying either I am having pleasant sensation or I am having unpleasant sensation. Okay. Now, in Vipassana, what we are doing? We take our attention to each body part, observe the sensations on the body, and what we do is we do not react. Why? What we are training? Okay, let me see my forehead. There is a itching happening, and I say, okay, I'm not gonna itch. I'm gonna observe that itchiness. And you're sitting, your legs are paining because they are full of unpleasant sensation, full of heaviness. You say, no, I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to react. I'm not going to create any aversion to my sensation. If itching comes, I'm not going to bother. I'll just look into that itching and see what is happening. And you'll see slowly, that's all the sensation comes, stays there, intensify, and then disappear. Because the nature of each sensation is impermanent. So now I am training my body, I am training my mind. It doesn't matter what kind of sensation comes, pleasant or unpleasant. I am not going to react, because on my experiential level I know that any sensation, whether it's pleasant or unpleasant, they are impermanent. They will come and then they will go. I don't have to react to it. Yes? So right now what we do, every time something which doesn't happen in our way, we start to create aversion, anger, aversion. Because we are responding to that sensation, but in the superficial way, you think that you are responding to the situation. You are not responding to situation. You are responding to the sensation created by that situation into your body.
I want to share my experience. I attended the one-day Vipassana.
Yeah.
So after the whole day I did that, the next day I was simply feeling pleasant. Like without any reason, I was simply feeling very happy and calm. But slowly what happened, usually I will react more to my daughter's tantrums or whatever it is. So I stopped reacting. Like I felt the sensations, but I stopped reacting it out. And slowly I see that nowadays I am not getting any sensations at all, even if there is a tantrum or any negative thing going on. So that is like a complete transformation.
So this is what I am saying. If you understand this game of sensation and you not only understand and practice, you will transcend your life automatically. But you have to practice. Okay? So two types of sensation, like pleasantness will also come. So I don't have to fail in that trap also. To liking pleasantness also. That's a craving. Then I want more. If it is coming, I am experiencing, that's it. But I don't want more. We shouldn't create craving. Okay? So when you look at your sensations coming and going and you don't react, you program your body in such a way that no matter now what happens outside, it won't create any sensation within you. Even if it creates a sensation within you, your body automatically gets programmed not to react to it. That's the magic. And it's all harder. It's all that you have to sit one place and go through this up, down, and stay with every body part. See, it's a very boring process. But the results are very effective. And you know how it is? It's like an insurance. You do today, you are master for today. You do tomorrow, you are insured for that day. Means your reaction will be less, your anger will be less, everything will be less, because that day you did the practice of going up and down. So it's not like you do today and then, but there will be one day where you will be completely freed from that, but till that day you have to just do practice. And then we saw who we really are, not the waves, but the ocean beneath. We are not the thoughts which are like waves. We are the eternal peace. If you see my words also coming out of my mouth, where they come from? they come from silence. And when they finish, what remains? Any sound, where it comes from. And any sound, when it goes, what remains? So the silence and peace is the ocean, is the nature of everything. But our mind is constantly attracted to the noise. And we are unable to see that base of everything. The base of everything is silence and peace. Out of that, thing comes and goes. Imagine you are experiencing through your five senses, correct? Your ear, your taste, your skin. Imagine I take out all the five senses. What will happen? You will not experience anything, yes? Yes or no? But will you die? Or will you still exist? It's a good question, isn't it? If my all senses are taken out from me, hearing, seeing, okay, close your eyes, close your ear. That's what you do in meditation, no? You close everything up, yes? All the senses you close. You close your eyes, you close your ear, you close your mouth, close everything, yes? And in the deep, when you go into deep meditation, everything is gone, like you disappear. But you still exist, yes or no? So right now what I am experiencing life is I am only experiencing senses. I want to experience something which is beyond senses, which is you. Which is you. That if you take out your ear, eyes, taste, everything, what will remain is that's you. Eternally peaceful and peaceful. That's what you looked into at the end. Because the more you develop connection with that you, the less all the sensory, disturbance will go vanish. You will still have the senses, you will still have everything, but there will be no misery now. Because you are always connected with the foundation of who you are, not with the waves. Okay. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you in the next session. We'll do some different meditation next time.